So Tom, how much did you make last month?
Just under 16.9k. One of my students called Rich, he was in my community for a while doing like creative fun stuff, and he switched to shop. He did like 17k in his first 4 weeks of doing shop.
And in that time, what's been your best month purely off of shop?
Probably last month, like over 20k, probably nearing the 30 mark.
There's probably gonna be a lot of people watching this video that aren't from the UK or the US. What would your advice be to them?
Like, I think it would definitely move out to like European countries, probably like early.
Yeah.
Like having that skill, which not many people have, to like be consistent with shop. You hold so much leverage.
I can go to a company and say, all right, I've generated over 500 million views on social media. I know who, if I was running a company, who I would prefer to put like my chips on. Okay, so Tom, like if I was a complete beginner and wanted to get started with shop, how would I go about that?
Okay, so
do you think it has a potential to be someone's main income?
It depends what position you're in. There's a lot of people doing it full time.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Tom, and Tom does TikTok shop. So Tom, how much did you make last month off of TikTok shop? Yeah.
So on the main account that I showed publicly, we did just under, I think, 16.9k.
Okay.
And then a few other accounts are probably pushing like 20, 30k.
Yeah, in total.
Yeah,
total. You have one
profits.
main account and then two.
Yeah, well, I had one account that I like grafted and then showed it on my YouTube and stuff. But yeah, in total, got a few accounts going.
For sure. And I was gonna ask, like, when did you actually start TikTok shop? Because obviously it's been around for a while, but I feel like you've obviously mainly switched to that recently.
Yeah. So I did mess around with shop like pretty much since it come out, but obviously I was always quite heavy on creative fun and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's probably seen me a little bit from your channel.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like a lot of our audience cross over.
Yeah, but then when creative fun started getting a little bit like worse with the strikes and stuff, like security issues and stuff, probably like 3 or 4 months ago, I started like looking more into shop and then taking it a bit more seriously, because I didn't like really understand like shop's so different to like organic
for sure
TikTok, like the videos, like metrics, everything. So I started looking more into it, and then as soon as it started picking up, I just like went all in.
Got you. And then how long has it been since you've been like all in on shop?
Probably like, I don't know, 2-3 months.
And in that time, what's been your best month purely off of shop?
Probably last month, like over 20k, probably nearing the 30 mark. But I think like over this Q4 period, like, but then before that, I was like doing creative fund and different things, but yeah.
And then with like the Q4 period, is there any like switches that is going to be happening with shop in your opinion? Like obviously I know before you were selling a lot of supplements and they were doing decent, but in Q4 is it going to be more like present kind of products or?
Product wise, 100%. Like I was so heavy on supplements like last month. Supplements always sell well, but now like Christmas, like tech products, household items, anything that can be gifted, like fragrances, like anything that can be purchased, like even hooks and stuff. Like people are already doing like, oh, this is like the best stocking filler and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So product wise, it's just going to be everything's going to like 20x, and you can pretty much sell anything that's gifted.
Got any targets for Q4 with shop?
Oh mate, I don't even know. I would like to hit like a 50k month purely from shop.
Yeah.
That'd be sick, like across a couple of accounts. I don't see why not.
And what would be your plan for that then across those couple of accounts? Like, is there a maximum you can post? Like, is there a minimum you want to be posting per account?
I want to do like, because I'm scaling a couple new accounts just for like YouTube series and stuff. So I'm going to do a couple of them. But yeah, I'll probably try and do like 3 to 5 a day on each account.
Got you. And you're going to be showing those on YouTube?
Yeah, I think I'm going to document it.
Oh, decent. So it'd be 3 to 5 a day across how many accounts?
Maybe like 3.
Got you. And how long is it taking you to do that 3 posts a day per account?
3 posts per day. Pretty quick, to be fair. Like I normally like schedule everything the night before and plan everything out, and then I'll just bang them out in the morning. Do like an hour of filming, maybe like an hour and a half of editing. So maybe like 3 hours in tops.
And then when you edit from your phone, from your laptop?
I do everything really in Premiere Pro, but for this series, I think I'm going to do everything from my phone, like purely on CapCut.
Show people.
Even in the app, like TikTok app's good enough for like shop. It doesn't need to be like heavy edited stuff.
The only thing is, don't you want auto captions? Can you do that in TikTok?
TikTok now.
Oh, decent.
And it's actually all right. Like you only want like the organic looking, normal TikTok captions anyway. So.
Yeah, for sure. And I was going to ask, where do you see the future of shop going? Because obviously it's something that's quite new. Been a lot of developments already, but where do you see the future of it?
I think it's going to be massive over the next like 5-10 years. Then I don't really know, to be honest. Like, if they open in like more European countries as well, which is what they said they were going to, but then they pushed it back, like it would just grow and grow. I think personally it's going to be really big, and they've just like announced like a launch with Amazon or like a partnership.
Yeah.
I don't really know what that's going to be like, but I think it's going to be pretty big.
What is the partnership with Amazon? Has it actually come out yet? No. I've seen that everywhere, but I haven't actually looked into it that much.
I don't really know, but they said like there was articles saying there's going to be you're going to be able to do like in-app purchases on TikTok for Amazon products. So I'm guessing you're going to be able to promote Amazon products for commissions, and like people can just buy free videos.
Oh, I see. So it'd be okay. That makes sense. So it's going to open up the market even more then.
Yeah, that's what I think it's going to be.
Yeah, that's decent.
But I don't know.
Do you have any experience with selling on Shop, like your own products?
I did do a golf product.
Okay.
Like a little golf cleaner.
Yeah.
Plastic one. Did that at the start of the year. But yeah, to be fair, I sold them all, like myself. I just got them and sold them. Sold like 1,000 units.
Is that like that golf swing trainer? I've seen that.
No.
Oh, is it not?
No, but that actually sold quite a lot.
Yeah,
I see that on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's like a, do you know like the little clip on, the little brush, you squirt it?
Honestly, I have no idea.
I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, I'll put it on the screen.
But yeah, I sold that because I had a golf page for a creator fund.
Oh, I see.
So the idea was like, back then I was like, I'll get a product and do both.
Makes sense. And how did that go? Did you sell out of stock?
Yeah, we sold out of stock, and the profit's actually all right. But the only thing was like the product was just a bit shit, so I didn't want to get more, or I was gonna like make it better. But then, yeah.
I'm curious from that side of things. Then, is there any like problems when it comes to selling on Shop? Like if people try and return, or if people say they didn't get their package?
Yeah, to be fair, delivery problems, I didn't see like too much of it. I'm trying to get more into seller side of it. I did it with someone as well. Yeah. And he probably did more of the back end than me. But I think like seller is completely different to like affiliate. Obviously, it's like a whole nother game.
That's like e-com, innit?
Yeah.
But I suppose you have the skills from being an affiliate. That is the path of progression, because you have the skills to sell. You could then sell your own product and keep like basically obviously all the profit that you're making instead of a small commission.
Yeah.
It's quite funny actually. I had at one point I ordered some. Obviously, I got some products for free off of Shop, and like the delivery guy was like I was asking why they made me come downstairs to get it, and they said it's because like loads of people were saying they didn't get their package.
Really?
Yeah, they've stopped doing it recently, but like for like a good few days, I had like a few packages come, and they made me come downstairs to get it. So I was wondering if there was problems with people like trying to do fraud or whatever with TikTok
people
Shop.
just trying to get like free products.
Yeah, exactly. Then just say, I didn't come. But that was funny because I literally, I was so confused. I was like, yesterday as well, they told me to come to the door. I was like, mate, it's like a £5 product. Like,
to be fair, they always bring mine up as well.
Yeah.
They don't leave them at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you actually go viral on TikTok Shop? Like, is there any secrets or?
Yeah, I mean, like, you can't like guarantee virality on Shop. So that's why I always say like try and get out like 4 or 5 videos a day if you're trying to push a page and stuff. I always follow like a pretty basic structure to a video. I think the main thing is with Shop is like your videos, they need to seem organic. Like they can't seem like adverts because that's just not what like that's what TikTok ads are for. So they need to seem organic in a way that like it just seems like a normal video. And then like I feel like a lot of people will oversell a product. Like in reality, a lot of these products are like under 20 quid. They're not the best product in the world, but they all serve a purpose. So you just sell it as it is. So yeah, I think going viral is like having a really good structured organic style video where you still showcase like how the product works properly. But then as well, it needs to be fast paced. I always use captions. Yeah.
With the editing process, I noticed on some of your videos, do you ever overlap the audio? I've seen people doing that Shop.
I do.
Yeah.
If I'm on my laptop, I'll like jump cut all the audio. Yeah. But I don't like if I'm on my phone, I won't.
I see. So when you do that series from your phone, you're going to do none of that. So it'd be like very basic stuff that anyone can do.
Literally, I'm going to just film through the TikTok app, edit in the TikTok app.
Oh, so you don't even use CapCut?
No.
Okay, that's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to watching that. I'll be real. If you guys are enjoying this podcast and you're interested in getting started with TikTok Shop, then you need to check out the sponsor of this podcast, which is Fastmoss. Fastmoss is a TikTok Shop analytics tool that is going to help you find the best products to promote as an affiliate, or is going to help you find the best products to sell as a TikTok Shop seller. I personally use Fastmoss whenever I am active on my TikTok Shop affiliate account, and my favorite feature with Fastmoss is the ability to show you top performing videos for different products. I use these for inspiration to help me make the best kind of videos and just keep up to date with trends on TikTok Shop, because if something has gone viral for somebody else, then there is a reason for that, and it could also help you to go viral on your own page. They also have an exclusive Black Friday dashboard so that you can make the most of this Black Friday period as a TikTok Shop affiliate or seller. Now, Fastmoss themselves are actually running their own Black Friday offer where you can get their tool for 50% off. Now, you can get started with Fastmoss for totally free, but you are going to be limited when you do this. So if you guys use my link in the description, I've actually got a 7-day free trial for you guys to go ahead and use on one of the pro plans. Anyways, back to the podcast. Okay, like what are the best features you believe about Shop? Like what makes it so good?
I think Shop's so good, like, to make money as like a beginner in like the online money space, just purely because you only need in the UK 1,000 followers, like 5,000 in the US. But with like how TikTok works, and you know this, like you can literally go viral if you hit the metrics from like your first video. You know, so like as soon as you learn that like content skills and you find that style that's working for you, you can sort of just rinse and repeat and make like really good quick money. Yeah, I think that's why like it's the best beginner business model like in 2024. But
for sure. Yeah. Do you have any plans to do face content on Shop, or just totally faceless? You're gonna stick to faceless?
Nah, I want to stick with the faceless stuff. Just because I like proving that.
Yeah.
You don't have to show your face. I feel like it appeals to more people.
Yeah, for sure.
Plus, like, you need to have that personality to like, have your face on.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think like having a face on though has more potential because you can like you build more trust?
Yeah, for sure. Like you probably do build more trust. I feel like your content needs to be better if you're not showing your face like quicker and different little techniques.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't mind showing your face and get on, like, you know, have you seen that guy that's like really excited and he's always like, "Oh my god, I found this."
Oh yeah.
He does numbers.
Oh,
mate.
for sure. He was the one like the first people that maybe even realized TikTok Shop was a thing.
Oh mate, I
feel like faceless TikTok Shop has only really been around like as of recent. I feel like last year, at least from my perspective, whenever I saw a shop video, it was always people showing their face.
Yeah. Well, I think people are just getting good at it now as well. Like faceless, like I think a year ago it was loads more just face content.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I want to go back to like the start of it. So how did you actually fully start with Shop, or like TikTok in general, social media in general?
Yeah, so I'd been in the content space for like 2-3 years, mainly working with clients, like personal brand growth. So I was in like very much like short form space, like video editing, content structure, like all organic stuff.
Yeah.
And then when TikTok started paying like creator funds, so I started making like faceless pages. And to begin with, the reason I actually done that was I'd make like say a YouTube page that I watch didn't have a TikTok page.
Yeah.
I'd want to grow them like a big TikTok page to then like outreach to them and say like,
makes sense.
Like I've grown this for you guys. Why not just like basically be one of our clients and we'll run this page for you, like look at the numbers. So that's like how I first got into it. Like, I didn't even see anyone talking about it, and then I realized TikTok were actually like paying well. So I did create a fund for a while, and that's kind of what my socials began. I started posting about that a little bit, and then when it started getting worse, like with strikes, I just moved naturally towards Shop. But like Shop just suits me so much better. Like I enjoy it more. And
interesting. You enjoy Shop more?
So much more.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's more behind it. I feel like I'm better at it as well.
Yeah. Got you. Are you thinking about opening up a shop agency? Because that is surely like a massive space. I feel like there's loads of brands trying to get into it that have a lot of money to spend on it.
I know. Yeah, maybe. I have thought about it. I've spoken to a couple of people about it, but I'm not too sure.
I see.
We will see.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so when it comes to Shop and going viral, what would you say are the most important metrics? Because obviously I feel like Shop is very different to organic content that is just for views or whatever.
Yeah. So, I mean, like for organic on TikTok, I was always like 15, 25 second average watch time, 5-10% watch full video, and then obviously just engagement. Obviously,
that was for the creator funds.
Yeah, like organic videos. Yeah. Like watch time's so key. With Shop, I still think watch time and engagement's key. But they're definitely looking for like early high conversion rates, obviously, because TikTok are making like there's no point in them pushing out low converting videos onto people's For You pages, because it would just make the app worse. So they're not going to do that unless they make money from it. For sure. So I think conversions early on. And what kind of conversion rates are good? Like, would it be like, let's say you're on your first 1,000 views, you're looking to get 2 sales, 1 sale? I think like if you can get like more than a couple of sales in the first 1,000 views, that's really good. I had a video like last month, I think it did like 6 million views, and I think it did 6k in commissions, so like £1 commission, so that was pretty much a sale every 1,000 views the whole way up to 6 million, which is insane, like conversion rate wise. Okay, is that like that's a good conversion to aim for? If you're doing that, you're going to do well with a video. One per 1,000 views, that's a good conversion rate for most products. Obviously every product's different, depending on like the pricing and stuff. Okay, so the next question I was going to ask is, what do you in reality think the potential is for someone with Shop? Like if you're a TikTok Shop affiliate, especially let's say in the UK, because obviously the US is a bigger market, what do you think the potential is? Like if that's the only thing you're doing? I think like if you get really good at it and you're like one of the top affiliates, like I think you can over the next like 5-10 years really like set a nice life for yourself. I just know those top affiliates are just doing crazy numbers. Do you know any like numbers that you can personally say, like from like, not obviously don't tell the person? Okay. Yeah, well I was like speaking to a guy yesterday, this one of my guys who's just joined up, and he was saying to me he'd done like 70k commissions in like 3 months off one product back at the start of the year.
Okay.
Which is pretty decent.
Yeah.
Like,
but did he make more than that, or was he just pushing that one product for those 3 months?
I think he was just pushing that product, but like over time he's obviously like, sort of doing different stuff now. And then like you got the people in America doing, I know even like some of the UK sellers are doing 40-50k months.
Yeah.
And then in America, people are doing like 100-200k months from affiliate, which is nuts.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, I heard you saying you was thinking about going to America to do a series.
Yeah.
Is that something you want to do? Go out there, and then I think you do well.
You're gonna come though.
Yeah, I'll come as well. Why not?
We'll go to America and we'll just, I don't know,
run up shop
stuff.
accounts.
That'd actually be funny.
Just run around like little menaces.
Like even if it just goes horribly wrong, it'd be funny.
Yeah, exactly. We should be there like, why are we here?
We were trying to say, like, do you think, and if you had a UK voice in America on their shop for you pages, do you think it would do well?
No, I think it hooks. I think it does, because like the hook is just going to be. They mean like, why is this UK Donny on my thing? Like people love UK accent, or they either love it or hate it. So it's like either way, they're going to stay on a video.
Yeah.
They might not buy it. They might be like, I'm not buying from this. I don't know. I genuinely think it would do good. It'd be interesting to see.
Everyone thinks like they love our voices, but I feel like a lot of them hate it.
Yeah, exactly. But even if they hate it, they're not going to scroll off the video.
Yeah, true.
They'll probably just leave a hate comment, which is going to help the video even more anyway.
I actually think like UK shops ahead of like content wise. I feel like a lot of the top creators is like the content's better than the like top creators in America. Like their content style is so different over there. Like when I'm looking at like Callow data to see all their products and stuff, they're so much more like selly. Yeah. Like they're literally like, buy this now. This crazy like best product ever. Like.
Then to be fair, I've heard that about America. Like apparently from a young age, if you like the ads on their TV are just like selling you. Yeah. So therefore they're used to that kind of being sold. Whereas the UK, it's quite different.
And it's just like with different people, isn't it? Like personality wise, like, completely different to a lot of Americans. I think.
Yeah. No, I think if you could adjust to their shop content, I think the accent would help.
Yeah, man. I think.
Well, you might actually have to put on an American accent. that was horror. I
reckon I could do it. No, to be fair, you got to do the UK accent.
Yeah.
That probably is the hook.
Yeah, I reckon it does decent.
Might be a cheat code.
Guess we'll find out.
We'll have to go next month.
Yeah, I'm on it. Book a flight. Okay, so Tom, like if I was a complete beginner and wanted to get started with shop, how would I go about that?
Okay. So obviously with Q4 now, it's like the perfect time to get started, really. Obviously you need to get to the follower mark. So probably the best way to do that right now, if you haven't got the followers to like get into shops, so 1,000 UK, 5,000 US. I'd say like doing like a teamwork method. It's probably like the easiest way to get there, and it's free. You have to be patient with it, and you can get rejected, but like it's free, and it probably takes under a week. Yeah, but it's literally when you just follow people. It's like follow for follow. Yeah.
Which doesn't matter at all with shop, because obviously like. I mean, I've got some shop accounts where it's just old accounts I grew. Yeah, I think people create too many problems. Like in reality, it's not very hard to get 1,000 or 5,000 followers. No, you can do that in like maximum a few weeks.
People just overthink it, don't they? And they just don't get started for ages. Yeah, just get started. Most of my accounts are just rebranded. Yeah,
exactly. You just private all the videos, and then don't delete them, so mess things up. But just private all the videos and then just change the branding, like. And what I found interesting, actually, I thought like I'd have a load of people unfollow, but in reality on TikTok, no one gets their content from the following feed. So literally, like none of my followers have unfollowed on the pages that I run shop on.
No, literally, it is. That's why shops are good for like beginners, because it's 99% for you page. Yeah. So like you literally, followers don't matter at all.
Yeah, and obviously on my channel, I've done like a bit of experiments with shop. I haven't actually taken it too seriously yet. Yeah. But one thing I did notice that was pretty impressive is like. You can be earning straight away, which with most side hustles, it usually takes a bit of time to build up. Even with the creativity program in reality, with that, it still did take a bit of time to build up a page and actually get like consistent views once you're in the program. So that was something that I thought was quite interesting with shop. Like you can get making money straight away.
And like, weirdly, like a lot of people are just naturally good at shop just because either they are on TikTok all the time or they have like some background, whether it's like what I was doing before. And because I had one of my students called Rish. He was in my community for a while doing like creative fun stuff. Yeah. Then he switched to shop. He did like 17k in his first 4 weeks of doing shop. Like completely blew up. He's killing it. He's like 17. But I like pay him now to do like coaching bits.
Oh, decent.
But like he's just naturally good at it, you know, because he's just had a background in content.
So like, okay, so obviously first thing is getting the followers, and then once you've done that, where would you go from there? So you've got the followers and then.
Yeah, got your followers. So like obviously while you're getting them, you're looking for products and like your content style. So obviously find some sort of content style, find some people that you want to do similar content to, follow them, engage with like loads of shop stuff, and then products will start coming to you on your For You page. Products won't really be like on your For You page unless they're selling. Like if someone's video of a shop product is attached and it's on your For You page and it's got like a lot of views, decent engagement, like that's definitely selling a lot of products. So you can be like, that product selling. I always say like pick like 4 or 5 products maybe, different niches, try some stuff out, get them ordered. Obviously Christmas time, so you got to be thinking like giftable stuff, try some like household items, maybe try a supplement. I always say try and do stuff that you have some sort of interest or knowledge or you like the product, because then the content's just going to be naturally better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree with that fully. Like when I was doing creativity program stuff, it's so easy if you already consume that content because you know what your target market like want. So when you started out, was that something that you did? Like for example, the products that you were pushing. I mean, obviously you said the golf product. I mean, I know you play a bit of golf, so
yeah, and I had a golf page from a YouTube channel that I was clipping that I literally would watch. Yeah. It's like it's natural.
It's easy, makes sense.
You play golf?
Not very well.
I'm shit as well. I don't actually play. Like I'm just shit.
Neither. I've played like a few times. I used to play when I was a kid.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, like
so you're
a
like
bit.
Naturally good.
Nah, I'm not.
Nah, I'm shit as well.
Maybe we should go play some golf or like log it or something.
Yeah, man, I'm so bad though.
Yeah, I swear, is it even like, can you even play golf? It's like really wet right now, isn't it? Like, must be.
Yeah.
Anyway, just might have to have a little golf sesh. Yeah. Okay, so obviously now you've got your followers, you've got your products, and then what's the next step from there?
Yeah, so you get your products, got your page ready to go. Don't overthink like the branding on your page. As soon as you have your products, be doing like 4 to 5 videos a day. Even if you think they're not like good videos, like one of them could go. And it's so important to build that like page momentum. And then obviously every day you can be like improving content. But yeah, 4 to 5 videos every day and just like lock in, smash it out. Like dedicate like 2 hours a day to shop and just get everything out. Plan everything the night before. You know, constantly be active in the space because like there's always trends, always winning hooks going about. And yeah, just like you can get going straight away really. You could get a video going well on the first day. It might take a few weeks. That's just how it is. Yeah,
for sure. And then with that, like how much time do you think in reality you need to be putting into it? Because obviously you talk about how you spend like 1 hour a day doing 3 videos, but then in terms of like finding the ideas and things like that, that obviously that also adds up. So
yeah, I feel like you're naturally in the space. So like free time, you're just like doing little bits. Like even if you're just on TikTok, you're just naturally doing things and you'll see a video, save it, be like, oh, that's a cool video. I might do something similar. But yeah, I mean, maybe like 2-3 hours a day, like just, I don't know. Yeah. Like for a side hustle, I still feel like that's all right.
Oh, for sure. I mean, especially with the potential that it has, as you've shown on your channel.
Yeah. And it's like pretty much everyone's doing it alongside bigger things they've got going on, whether it's like a 9 to 5 or it's like something else they're trying to run up.
Yeah.
Like that's still how I treat it as well.
For sure. And then with that being said, like, do you think it has a potential to be someone's main income, or like, is it not like too stable? Like, would you not like quit your job, or what do you kind of think around that in shop?
I think there's a lot of people doing it full time.
Yeah.
It depends what position you're in. Like some people, like, even if they're making really good money, they're in a career that they want to go into. So it's like not worth quitting.
It's just extra money.
Yeah. And it's still good that way. And then if you're not happy in your position at your job and you're making really good money with shop and you're good at it, just take the risk.
Yeah, for sure. So then when it comes to shop, and obviously you've had your first account that's doing numbers, when would you say to start up that second and third account? And with that being said, obviously, do you try and have niches with shop, or can you just do anything? Like, would you do 1 page supplements, 1 page, like, I don't know, maybe electronic products or?
Yeah. I always say, like, there's no really need to have more than 1 page. Like, you can post a lot with shop anyway. The only reason I do that is for, like, content, really.
Okay. Is it not, like, more safe? Is that safer to have?
Yeah. So I'd say, like, once you're earning well with 1 page, like, you're making, you know, at least a few £1,000s a month, leading up to, like, 10K. Get another account going, because, like, violations do exist. And it's, like, it's impossible to avoid violations all the time. Like, you're going to get some.
Especially on supplements, I feel like
supplements,
that's what I've noticed from doing shop. They're the ones that cause the most issues.
Yeah, and you got to get them to learn what you can and can't do. Yeah, so it's like you're gonna rack them up. So it's always, and TikTok's just like, it's just TikTok, isn't it? So it's always good to have backup. So yeah, but like if you don't have an account earning, don't be working on 2 accounts. Just focus on 1, because you can post a lot. If you've got time to post like 6-7 videos a day, just do 1 account.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so when it comes to shop, obviously you can get products for free. I realized that, or at least on my page, I managed to get products for free quite early on. Yeah, when's that kind of happen? Like, you're gonna need to like spend some money first on products. I mean, either way, like it's not gonna be very much, but cool. Can you like literally start up with nothing?
Yeah, you might have to buy your first few products, and then like you said, you can pretty quickly get some, like from a lot of brands, not all of them.
Yeah,
you can get free samples.
Yeah,
but you have to make at least 1 video on the product
for sure. I get a bunch of people like asking me for free products and the products don't look great. Like, should you be accepting every free product, or like should you be promoting some and some not? Because I know also you've got like a creator score, don't you? Like if you promote like a product with a bad like reputation or.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't even look at that stuff, but I know you like, because I get like hundreds from just brands. It's like a little bit spam. Most of them are just a load of rubbish. Like, I'll be real. Like these low, like when you're getting started, I wouldn't mess around with these like low sale products, especially they're not like reputable.
Yeah.
Unless it's like something you want or like something you really want to promote. But if there's like two of the same products, one's got 100,000 sales, one's got 50. Just do the 100,000 sales one, like proven sales.
Yeah. And
because everyone can publicly see like the sales, the reviews, like it does have a massive difference on conversion rates.
Yeah. And also, I mean, obviously we've spoke about this before, but weren't you saying like if someone's seen a product a few times and they come onto your video, they might buy it from your video if they haven't bought it yet? Like, is that another thing that affects how popular a product is and how easy it is to sell? Yeah,
100%. You like the way TikTok Shop works, like you can even try it on your phone. If you see like a shop video and you click on that product link and then you just go off and swipe off, like it only take a few videos until that same product's back on your For You page. Like they just retarget constantly.
Yeah, makes sense.
Which is nuts really. So like if you, like you might be thinking your content's not good enough, but you might have made a video and someone's seen that product 3 times today and your video's just pushed them over the edge to buy. That's what people don't realise, I think.
Yeah,
that's actually a gem. Like, I don't think many people know that.
For sure. I didn't know that actually. But I've seen so many videos like making good sales and they're just rubbish. They're just like literally like a recording of a product with music or like text on screen. Yeah. And they still somehow make sales. It's probably just because that's come up a few times.
Yeah, and I think if you push out loads of them, some will do well. Like I don't think it's consistent doing that stuff. But if you want to push out loads, and there's this girl, I see a girl, I can't remember when I see it, but she's posting like 50 videos a day. Yeah. All like really low quality, just filming a product, just like a paragraph or something.
Yeah.
And maybe like one video a day will do well.
Yeah.
The rest just will not get any sales.
Yeah. That's crazy to be fair.
Yeah. Do you never notice like when you're on shop and you'll just like be like, what is this product? Or like in a video and you'll be like, what even is this product? You click on it and then like maybe next day it will be back on your For You page.
Yeah.
Like, you just try it out.
Yeah, I will. I've noticed it a few times, but like I said, I haven't really been too focused on shops. I ain't been really like I've played around with shop, but I haven't really been like on the scrolling much. I just kind of like
just series,
pick the best products.
It's just series scaling you to like a 10k shop month.
I'm down.
That would be a good series, isn't
it? Yeah. I reckon I could do that. What with like and then put a time cap on it.
Yeah, or we could do like weekly call and then just like see how quick we can scale to like a good shop month.
I'm down to do that and do like a time cap to make it realistic, obviously.
Yeah.
Like maybe like 2 hours a day max.
Yeah. That's what I did in my series. I tried doing 1-2 hours a day.
Yeah. No, I'm down to do that. Let's try it. Because then obviously at the same time I don't have to. That's a good thing about shop, that give people the chance to experiment. Because obviously I don't want to like, particularly at least right now, I don't want it to be like my main thing.
So, I think for a lot of people it's just like side hustle,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we can try that.
Yeah, we good.
Seeing that coming soon on the channels.
That should be good. I think that'd be well good. We can meet up at the end.
Yeah.
Like celebrate or like not celebrate.
Yeah, exactly.
Celebrate.
We'll have a little party, just us two in the club.
We have to spend everything you earn.
Oh yeah, sweet. We'll just go and pop some bottles at a club.
That's the deal. Like whatever you earn, we have to spend it in one day.
All right, calm. come back here and go buy a Santos.
Yeah, imagine you earn like 50k. You got to spend it, or you would be like, nah.
I'll spend that. I'll buy myself an RS5. You probably find this as well. Like we're just kind of out of reality in a sense.
Yeah.
Like for example, I was in Manny, and like I was staying with my mates, and like I was just saying how because I don't have that many years. Like obviously I'm 20 and I don't have that many years of like taxes. I don't know how easy it'd be for me to get like an apartment. I was like, all right, if I really can't, I'll just buy it in cash. Or I'll just pay it in cash. I don't really want to do that, but I was like, he just started laughing. He was like, it's crazy how like privileged you are that we can say that,
It's just a mindset difference, isn't it?
For sure.
But like people will, like I've even seen it. Yeah. People just naturally dislike you because you're doing well.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it's either one of two ways. Like people either are jealous or like they're like quite supportive and that, and I respect that, like, and they see it as like inspirational.
Yeah.
So
100%.
Make sure that you're in that mindset. You see it as inspiration. It's only gonna bring good things, whereas the other one's only gonna bring bad things. You're being spiteful.
Yeah, 100%.
And like both of us, anyways, our channels are genuinely just trying to help people. Like I think that's why we've done all right on YouTube, like because people can see that we're genuinely trying to help with our content.
Yeah, it's just value driven, isn't it?
And you still get some people that make stupid comments like saying, "Oh, you paid for views." Like
that's actually mental.
Yeah,
I think a lot of it comes from like if you sell anything like info products, you're naturally disliked.
Yeah.
Even if they're like
good products,
very like reputable.
Yeah.
a lot of people say good things about them.
Yeah.
But that's just because people create a bad name for it, doesn't it?
And at the end of the day, like you're this is the thing I struggle with as well, but you're always going to get people that ain't going to succeed because they're going to join or like pay for the product and they don't even like open it. Like there's actually a stat that like, people pay for courses and like a large percentage of them don't even open it. Like it's just is what it is, and then they say, oh, it's a scam. Like you didn't even try. If you actually did what I said, you'd probably do well.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, back to Shop. So with Shop, like obviously a lot of people have misconceptions on that point, saying, oh, you paid for views or whatever. First of all, have you ever paid for views yourself? And then secondly, like how much have you done fully organic, and like how does it work when brands come to give you ad spend on your products and things like that?
Yeah. So no, I've never paid for like you never pay for your own views. Just don't ever do that. Obviously TikTok have like their promote thing, but don't ever do that. It just kind of messes up your account as well because they're like, oh, he's paying.
I noticed that same thing with just Creativity program. Like people would be like, oh, I paid for views, and I was like, no wonder your account's only getting like 200 views.
Yeah, and I think that's like every social media platform.
Yeah, for sure. If they see you have money to spend on the platform, they're obviously, I mean, they're a business at the end of the day. They ain't going to give you organic views.
Yeah, so don't do that. In terms of like brands running ads on your videos, so generally like it depends how big the brand is. So, like if you've got a smaller brand, they'll run ads on your video if it's like sold, I don't know, 50 units. Because it's like that's probably a very decent video for them. The balance, like I'd say like most of the money comes from organic when you're making good money. Like I'd say like that number I said, like from that one account that I showed that did like 17,000 last month. It's hard to tell the actual numbers, but I'd say like probably 80-90% of that is just organic traffic. Thing is with, so obviously you make a video and it organically does well, and then often these brands will want to run ads on your videos. You don't have to let them run ads on your videos if you don't want them to. If a video is organically making you loads of sales, that's the good money that you're going to make. Like that organic push, just leave that to push. You only really want ads when the organic push is kind of dying down.
Got you.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? So when the organic push, is there a times where you won't let brands run ads on your video even if they ask?
Yeah, if you've got like a video flying doing like hundreds of thousands of views a day, there's no point to put ads on it because the ads will just kill that.
I see,
that organic reach. Yeah.
And then with that being said, because obviously I was at that TikTok event recently, and they were saying how like when people run ads on your stuff, they're going to be able to like cut your commission. Is that a thing now or no?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
But I imagine that will be a thing.
Yeah, because like they were saying like...
I think that is a thing now.
Yeah, because they were saying that they end up paying like double for views.
Yeah, I think that is a thing now.
Yeah, but apparently like they're going to be able to like set like, if it was a 10% commission, every sale that you get from them paying for it, you get 50p or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, which is a little bit...
Yeah,
but still, it's like.
But then your strategy still works in that sense. So you just let a video run up organically. If someone, and then when it starts slowing down, you let them put ad spend on it.
Yeah, and obviously, if a brand puts ad spend on your video, they're literally paying for you to make money. They're paying for that to be seen in front of the right people, and you still just make your commissions. Yeah. So it is like that is kind of passive. Like you make that video, and then sometimes brands, like I've got videos that brands are running ads on for like months. Yeah. And some of these brands are putting like loads of ad spend on, like thousands, tens of thousands every single week. Yeah. Hundreds of thousands. Yeah. It's nuts.
For sure. I mean, obviously it makes sense. And then anyways, with that update that's coming, or like potentially coming, at least TikTok have said, where brands can cut your commission. In reality, that might even be a benefit to creators, because at the same time, people doing TikTok shop affiliate, because at the same time, brands are going to have more incentive to put more ad spend on your videos because they're paying. So I feel like it kind of balances itself out anyways.
Yeah. I don't think it would change much. Yeah. Like people were saying, because they changed a percentage on, I can't remember what fee it was, but they like doubled some sort of fee for sellers. Oh, I see. So everyone thought margins in September were going to drop like massively, like commissions, but it's really not made a difference.
They've probably done it at the perfect time, Q4. Like brands are going to want to be pushing.
It's just not made a difference.
For sure. And do you think like there's ever going to be like oversaturation with shop? Like, is there going to be a point where there's too many people doing shop stuff and then like, you know, it makes it harder to sell? Or do you reckon the more people doing it makes it easier because more people are seeing products, they might buy from you? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I feel like saturation gets thrown around so easily. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I agree, yeah.
Like, oh, it's just saturated. Like everything works. Like in reality, like Amazon FBA works, dropshipping works, like everything works for someone. Yeah, exactly. So I think the people that are really good at something will always succeed. Yeah. Yeah, like certain styles of content are getting saturated, obviously. Like,
and there's just always a rotation, right?
Certain content things are going to get, just rotation and pivoting. But yeah, maybe, I don't know. I don't think it'll get saturated.
No, I feel like shop's a particular type of person as well. Even doing it faceless, like, I know a lot of people have been like, oh, you can do it faceless, but they're still like, oh, I don't know, they just don't really like doing it. Yeah. They don't like making those salesy type videos or like selling products or whatever. So I don't know, I think shop, probably because I mean, obviously we even noticed with YouTube, there's probably a bit less reach when you talk about shop.
Yeah.
That's also probably because right now as well, it's only really in the UK and US.
Yeah. It's a lot harder to do if you're outside the UK. You got to be doing different things.
So then on that point then, there's probably going to be a lot of people watching this video that aren't from the UK or the US. What would your advice be to them? Would it be to wait until it comes to their region? Would it be to get started now by trying to order product to their region? Because obviously, like, it's quite difficult if you're not from these places to actually get the product in hand.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think it'll definitely move out to like European countries, probably like early next year.
Yeah,
that's what I reckon. So obviously, if you learn it now and you get good at it in like English, in the English market, you're going to be flying as soon as it's launched where you are. So there's that side of it. It is more difficult to do, and I'm not like fully. I don't know fully like exactly what you have to do. I know there's people doing it.
Yeah.
You probably get like a UK sim, and then it's going to be hard getting products.
Yeah.
But there is companies in the UK that you can get your samples sent to, and they'll ship it to you. You just got to pay. You have to pay for the shipping and stuff. So it depends where you're from.
Yeah, it depends how much you want it. I suppose if you're outside the UK or the US. Obviously, it's a bit harder, but you can. I know you can use proxies, and proxies apparently are better than VPNs. And
yeah, and if you're in like Africa though, like I don't know what their shipping's going to be on like even like a little packet or something.
Yeah. Maybe you should buy it in stock. Mate, that's a business model. Start selling TikTok shop product packages out.
But you can get a lot of stuff off like Temu and...
Yeah, true, to be fair. I've
the same
noticed
products.
That. Yeah, it depends what you're promoting, I guess. If it's like jewelry, you can probably find something that's from the same supplier, and therefore you can just promote that.
Yeah, like Temu or Amazon.
Yeah, and even if it's like not the best products, I suppose, at least you're then gaining that skill for when it does come to your country.
Yeah.
You're not making the best money. Like, for example, something off the top of my head is like those hand grippers. Like, you can probably get those easily anywhere in the world because they're all probably produced by the same people.
Quick one as well. You said skill. Like, I always get a question like, is it actually a skill?
Yeah.
Like, you getting any like transferable skills from doing TikTok shop? But I think people think no, because you're just making these shitty videos. But I generally think like you're learning like organic marketing, which is so valuable for these brands like today. Like everyone, if you're launching a new product, everyone's relying on like social commerce, so TikTok shop to just blow up. Like brands are blowing up overnight. So like having that skill, which not many people have, to like be consistent with shop. You hold so much leverage. Yeah,
for sure. No, I agree. And I always said the same thing with TikTok. Like, people are like, oh, where's longevity and stuff? Like, especially when you're starting out and you're not making much money, you know, people might not be concerned, but they're like, you know, like, get a real job. But I was just always like under the impression that like I could go to uni and do like social media marketing, or like I can go to a company and say, all right, I've generated over 500 million views on social media. Like, in reality, I know who, if I was running a company, who I would prefer to put like my chips on. So it's the same thing with TikTok. Like, if you can generate a load of money, like even if it does all end, which it probably won't, like you're still got like a bunch of social proof if you've done millions in revenue. Like, companies are going to pay you a lot of money for that, even on like a consulting basis. Yeah, and that's what I was saying to you, like about potentially starting up a shop agency or something. Like, I reckon it's something you could very easily do if you have those stats to prove.
Yeah, no, I've been looking into it, but I want to launch brands first. Yeah, like a lot of brands. But that's what I'm saying as well. Is like, you know, them skills. Yeah, launch your own brand like a year down the line with the capital you're building. Yeah, and then like you're going to be like the head of marketing there. You like know the game. Yeah, you'll be flying. I like, obviously I'm not the expert on shop here, but what I will say is another thing I don't really think people consider from the brand point of view is like the amount of traffic they can get elsewhere is insane. Like, for example, Free Soul, like, you know, the gummies, I've promoted them, I'll stick them up on screen, I know you have, or like vitamin D. Obviously they're all over TikTok. Not everyone is going to buy from TikTok. So they might be pushing ads in a video, and like, even though it might not be like converting the best, they might not even be profiting that much. They know that in general, they're going to get so much traffic to Amazon from people that are going to buy from Amazon. Yeah. Like that is something I don't think people consider with TikTok shop, especially when it comes to brands and spending money. Because if they can get a product to blow up, it's not just the money on TikTok they're making, they're also making the money from people going to their own website, people going to Amazon. Yeah. And at the same time with supplement brands as well, they're probably like, obviously the lifetime value of a customer there is much bigger. So they probably can push more onto it because they think, all right, cool, this could be a customer that'll buy again. Yeah. Whereas with physical products, it's probably a bit less like that, unless it's something you're going to be repeatedly buying, like, I don't know, a sponge. But yeah, I mean, it's true. Like, you know, the nutrition geeks, like if you look at their Amazon spike since they blew up in shop, just like completely like changed their brand. Like, it's massive now. No, for sure. And that is one thing as well you should look at on TikTok shop if you are going to promote a product, is if it is cheaper on Amazon. Because especially in the UK, I feel like people are a bit more want to keep their money. Maybe in America it's different, but I feel like if a product's cheaper on Amazon, it's probably not going to convert as well, right? Like, I don't know if you've ever looked into that a bit. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. But then you've also got the side of it. It's like, if you make a good video, they will just buy through the video. Yeah, for sure. If you promote it well enough, people are going to buy through the video. But yeah, I mean, if there's products, don't launch a product if it's like £2 on Amazon, you're charging like £30 for it. It's never going to work.
It's usually the opposite. I mean, if it is cheaper on Amazon, it's usually only by a little bit anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing with Shop is like, I see obviously a lot of the time in your videos you're promoting deals and things like that. Obviously TikTok Shop always have deals on. How important is it to show that kind of thing in your videos? And
yeah, I mean, always try and show a discount. If there's a discount going, everyone loves to get something cheaper. Always trying to create some urgency. Like these are always selling out. It's just come back in stock. They're currently sold out when I'm filming. I think that's important as well. And then any like unique selling points, like, I don't know, maybe there's 2 for 1, or maybe it just does something that most of the other products on Shop don't do, or like even that next day delivery and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All good little points to add in.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, we won't go too much into the specifics here. I feel like this is more of a video just getting people interested in what Shop is and how you can use it to your advantage. Another point, how old do you have to be to start Shop? Like, a lot of people are probably sitting there thinking, oh, like, I'm not old enough, I'm 15, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think you have to be 18, like, to show your ID.
Okay.
Or, like, just get parents or something.
Yeah.
You get in trouble for that?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
It'd be alright. Yeah,
I tell everyone to do the same thing with Shop, mate. There's people selling like US IDs and stuff for creativity programs.
Yeah, just get in. I think you have to be 18, so like get your parents to sign up and then start making content. But
I think that's another point again where it's just like how bad you want it. Like, I always see people asking my Discord. It's probably the same with you. They're like, oh, how do I get started? And they're like, can someone do this for me? It's like, in reality, you're probably not going to find a stranger to do it for you, but like, your parents will do it for you, or someone. Like, you'll find someone like close enough to you that would let them use your account. Like, even if you just say, I'll give you a percentage, or you know, of what you make. But I think it's another point. Like, just I always see people trying to make excuses like straight away. It's like you're just in the wrong mindset if you're doing that.
And there's loads of young like people killing it on TikTok Shop, and their market is other younger people. So I always say like market to people in similar positions to you, because your conversion is just going to be naturally better. Like these lads are promoting, like there's a lad doing the press up board. Oh yeah, you seen that lad?
Yeah. He's a master, right?
Numbers.
Or is it?
Yeah, and he's young. I spoke to him and he's killing it. Yeah. But yeah, I imagine like most of the people buying them, probably people in the similar like other young
for
lads.
Sure. Yeah, in that
young lads.
Yeah, they're getting that age demographic where you're trying to do your sit-ups in your room and that.
Yeah, like the home workout stage. Like everyone goes through it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a fair point. I didn't even think on that. So with that being said, if you like, when you promote products, how much do you think about if it's a product that you would use, like, or is that something you don't really think about, or do you see like a correlation to, okay, like I'm promoting vitamin D, I've been taking vitamin D for a year, therefore I sell that better, or not really?
I think like now I like, because I'm good at what I'm doing, I could just do pretty much anything. Like, honestly, like makeup.
Yeah.
Or, like girls' dresses. Like I look like a bit weirdo, but like when you're first starting out, I say like do things that you'd actually use and sell it to people similar to you. So like if you're a middle-aged woman, you know, sell the apple cider gummies, sell like some nice clothing, anything that like you'd be interested in that other women your age would buy. Maybe it's like toys for the kids or something.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think that's a cheat code for anything, to be honest. Like, I know some people do very well with e-com as well, and I know they make products around things that they know. Like, for example, if you're interested in football and you're in that space, you're going to then know how to sell to other people that are interested in football, and you're going to know what products out there that they don't need.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly,
other products they don't have, and you can then fill that spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to like coming up with viral video ideas and finding them, of course, I know this from the creativity program and Instagram, whatever, quite well. Do you like look at other people, or sometimes is it like totally your idea originally? Like, for example, on one of your pages you blew up with like filming your TV. Was that did you see someone else do that and it do well, or like how often is it's totally your idea versus you've taken inspiration from other people? Because I know like I take inspiration from other people quite a lot.
Yeah, of course. Like you're always taking inspiration from like other videos and products that are doing well.
Yeah.
I think like when you really separate yourself and have a good month, like when I did the TV stuff.
Yeah.
Previously I'd been doing like you download the clip and show it and it'd be like a podcast.
Yeah.
Which I'd done on my personal brand before.
Yeah.
So I think I was one of the first people to do that. And then I was like, let's film the TV because that will make it feel more organic. Yeah. So I feel like I was probably one of the first people to do that very like at a decent standard. Yeah. Because I'd be like, oh, I'm watching the TV and it's just so organic. Yeah. Instead of like showing the actual clip to where it seems like I've actually edited that. Yeah. Someone's downloaded that. Naturally, it's like an advert you just swipe off. Yeah. So yeah, I think if you can get like be creative and be at the start of them trends, that's when you're going to make the real money. Yeah. But taking inspiration is fine. and you'll still make good money doing it.
Yeah.
I still take inspiration all the time.
Yeah, I think it's a cheat code for anything really. People are like, oh, like I need to be original, but in reality, you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
No.
Okay, right then. So to wrap this up, Tom, obviously we're coming to Q4. What is your like best advice or your like quick fire piece of advice for anyone that has watched this video to kind of summarize what we've been over?
Yeah, just get started. Don't sit around. Just get started like tomorrow, even tonight. Get some products in and just start making videos. Every day make your videos better than the day before. Keep them organic. You know, like learn off what the people that are doing really well are doing. Yeah.
And obviously with your shop stuff as well, you must curate your feeds as well, right? Obviously we both did that with TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
So like when you scroll on your feed, it's probably just a bunch of content ideas, and that's probably a great way to get started as well, right? So you can just have that inspiration in your head. Yeah,
just engage with other shop accounts, shop videos. Stop like scrolling on just like brain rot stuff.
I feel like that like makes such a big difference, and I've always said this on my channel as well. It's just like if you actually have, that's like for example, I could scroll on TikTok on one of my pages, and in 20 minutes I'd have like 20 videos ideas or more. Yeah. Like because it's just all content that's related to what I'm posting. Yeah. And obviously if you do that when you're getting started, before anything else, like you're gonna obviously, like even if you don't post videos for like straight away, you're gonna have it in the back of your head, and you're gonna probably naturally be better.
Yeah, everything comes to you.
Yeah, and like you'll just obviously learn from like watching TikTok, because you like pick things up. If you're looking at it from like an educational mindset, it's like the same thing with like football in a way. Like for example, if people are really trying to do well in football, when they're watching football, they'll probably like just look at their player in their position. Yeah, like. I don't know about you, but at one point I was like wanting to go pro. It's like you just analyze like a player in your position.
Who are you looking at?
Like Kenny Tete.
Who?
Well, not at the time, but like Fulham right back.
Fulham. Yeah. Oh, mate, I was all over Jack Wilshere.
Jack Wilshere. Oh,
yeah,
mate.
Jack Wilshere prime, mate. That was like
yeah.
I love Jack Wilshere.
but yeah, no, I guess that's a great way to get started.
Yeah, just get started. Don't sit about.
Perfect. Cool. I'll leave obviously all of Tom's stuff in the description. I mean, a lot of you guys watching this have probably already seen him around on YouTube. But yeah, no, it's decent. Thanks for
having me.
Thanks for dropping some value on the channel.
That's all right.
Sweet. And we're going to also do a video on Tom's channel as well. So yeah, if you want to see some more content with myself, then go and check that out. Okay, so between us filming that podcast and me going ahead and uploading it, Tom has created a full free course on TikTok Shop that is perfect for beginners. So after watching this podcast, if any of you guys are interested in TikTok Shop, then I'll leave a link to Tom's free course in the description so you can go ahead and check it out. Now, if you did enjoy this new style of video and maybe you want to see me bring some more guests from my network onto this channel, then let me know by dropping a like on this video, and also go ahead and give me a comment saying that you want to see some different guests on this channel. I'm also going to leave 2 videos on screen that YouTube believe you will enjoy, so go ahead and check those out. And if you guys want to see more content about growing and making money on social media, then be sure to check this channel, as that is what we are all about. Apart from that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.